Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my top favorite makeup eyeshadow palettes. I'm going to try and make this video as short as possible. Basically just talking about my favorite eyeshadow palettes, and I'm going to do them in order from lowest price to highest price. So if you want to see some of my favorite eyeshadow palettes, just keep watching. I'm going to start off with this eyeshadow palette right here. So this one is by BH Cosmetic. It's called the Galaxy Chic 18 color baked eyeshadow palette. This one is seriously gives me life. I am obsessed with it. Like, these colors are so amazing. If you've seen my past videos, you've seen me talk about this eyeshadow palette and how obsessed I was about it and still am. I cannot get over the beautiful colors. Like, they are more pigmented, like they are more vibrant, so a little bit more funky kind of looks, eyeshadow looks if you wanted to do a funky eyeshadow. This is amazing for that, but it also has a few like darker colors, like neutral colors that you could just do like a regular, like everyday look, but I'm seriously obsessed with it. I'm gonna do some swatches of like my favorite colors. So this is Jupiter right there. This one is called Meteor. This one is Electra. And let's do a purple here. Do that one. And we'll do a darker one. We'll do Cosmic and Pluto. So those are the colors. They are so pigmented and beautiful, and they're really smooth. Like, they're very like creamy and smooth to put on, I find, and really easy to blend. Even though they are vibrant colors and really pigmented, they are really easy to blend. So this is my first top favorite eyeshadow palette. This one is $12, so very inexpensive, and the thing I love about BH Cosmetic is they have such good quality product, but for very inexpensive, like such an expensive price, and they are amazing. So this is my very first one. My second one is the Makeup Forever eyeshadow palette. This is volume 1. It's a very simple eyeshadow palette. It has some darker colors and some lighter colors. Again, you can use it for everyday looks, or of course you can use the darker colors to make it more smoky for night. The one thing I absolutely love about this eyeshadow palette is how small it is. I mean, it's a decent size, but it's really small and thin, so it's easy to pack if you're going on a trip or vacation where you just need one simple eyeshadow palette that can make very neutral looks. This one is great for that. I'll do a few swatches. They don't have actual names, they just have numbers, so, and they're on the back, not on the front, so I'm not even gonna name them, but I'm gonna swatch a few. So I'll swatch that one, I'll swatch this one, I'll do this one, I'll do this one, and I'll do the black just because, you know. So those are the swatches of a few of the colors. Again, they're fairly pigmented. I like them because I personally love any eyeshadow that has shimmer. Of course, I do like ones that are neutral, or sorry, not neutral, matte, but I absolutely love shimmer in an eyeshadow, and these again have a great shimmer to them. This one is $52. I double checked to make sure it's still available, so it is available on Sephora. My third favorite eyeshadow palette right now is the Tarte and Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen eyeshadow palette. Again, if you've seen my previous videos, like the past, I think it was my June, July favorites, I talked about this eyeshadow palette, and I was saying how when I first saw it on Sephora, I was like, like it doesn't look any different than any other eyeshadow palette that I can get. But when I actually saw this in person, I almost died. Like, it is the most beautiful eyeshadow palette ever. I honestly think this one, out of all the one I'm going to talk about, is my favorite. I don't know what about this one that I absolutely love. I'm obsessed with this eyeshadow palette. Like, for the past week, this is the only eyeshadow palette I've been using. I absolutely love the purples and the darker colors and the light colors. I love it because, again, this is like one thing I love about eyeshadow palettes when they have such a variety of colors when it goes to light to dark, is you can use these colors for everyday natural looks, but again, you can use the darker colors for smoky eyes or just darker eyes in general. But this one I'm seriously obsessed with. And I love this color right here, the gator wings. Not only do I use it as eyeshadow, but I also use it for highlight. Again, I don't know if you can see it on here, on my cheeks, but I'm obsessed with this one. And I find it's really hard to find an eyeshadow palette with a beautiful purple, and this one right here is, it's beautiful. I love it because in this eyeshadow palette, it has a very nice, beautiful shimmering purple, but also has a matte purple. I mean, this one still has a bit of shimmer in it, but it's a little bit more matte, and I'm obsessed. Obsessed. And this eyeshadow palette is $59. It's still available on the Canadian Sephora. I've been told by one of you guys that the US one, it's not available anymore, but on the Canadian Sephora, it's still available. I'm not sure if you can get it on Tarte. I actually didn't look it up prior to doing this video, but I do know Sephora still has it. Honestly, if you get a chance to get your hands on this, I would definitely recommend it if you like those type of colors, because this one is seriously so beautiful. So the next eyeshadow palette I'm going to be talking about is this one right here by Urban Decay. It's their electric palette. This one is also $59. The great thing I love about this one is you can also use it all over your body. I mean, not that you would want to, but for Halloween or somewhere where you're going to be dressing up or just something like that where you want to use a bit of color, you can use it on your face. Last year Halloween, or around Halloween, I did a makeup look like half using this eyeshadow palette and then the other half was just like my regular face, and I absolutely loved it. Like, they were so pigmented and amazing, and when you put it on your skin, not just your eyes but your whole skin, like your face in general, it came out really, really beautiful. Again, I will swatch some of these colors, so I'll do some of my favorite ones. So, well, honestly, they're all my favorite. I don't know which ones to choose, but let's see. I will swatch this one, which is Gonzo. Is this beautiful, vibrant blue right there. Yes, so amazing. I'll do this one, which is Jilted. It's a beautiful, like, plum purple, and that's the swatch there. I'll do this green right here, which is called Freak, and that's there. I'll do this one, which is Slow Burn. It's like a beautiful kind of reddish orange, and I'll do this one too, which is Thrash, which is like this nice yellow here. So those are some of the swatches, or some of the colors. They're all beautiful, but these are probably my top favorite. I actually think within the next week or so I might do a makeup look using this one. So let me know in the comments below if you want me to do a makeup look using this one, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up too. So the next eyeshadow palette I want to talk about is also by Urban Decay. This is the Naked 3. This one is also one of my favorites. I absolutely love using this one. This is what it looks like. They have such beautiful colors. I love this one. Again, I've probably said this like 3 times now, but I am a sucker for eyeshadow palettes that have a variety of colors, that has a nice spectrum of colors. So ones that are lighter in color, so like a beigey pinks, and then it kind of makes its way back to like darker colors. This eyeshadow palette I love using for date nights, or around Valentine's Day. I love this one for that. They have such romantic colors, if that's even a way to, oh god, I think I just scratched and my fingers are like full of eyeshadow. I think I have a pink line. Oh god. It's not coming off. That's how pigmented the electric palette is. I tried wiping these off and it's not coming off. Anyways, back to this palette. I love using this one for date nights or Valentine's Day. I will swatch some of the colors. I'll do this hand because these eyeshadows are not coming off. So I will do some of my favorite ones. So I love this color here, which is called Dust. I'll swatch this one, which is Buzz, and Trick. I'll do Liar, and this one is called Mugshot. That's such a nice color to use for a date night, Mugshot. So these are some of the swatches of the colors in this palette. They're not very pigmented, they're very subtle, but they do have a little bit of shimmer. Taboo. I'm trying to do a video here. Yes, I love you too. Hi. You're my baby. You want to say hi to everyone? Say hi! Hi, baby. I want to pet you, but my hands are so dirty. Anyways, they're very subtle colors, but with a bit of shimmer. I don't think there are really any neutral colors. Well, I guess this one right here, which is called Strange, and this one, which is Limit, that are matte. So there are a few matte colors in this one if you're not really a shimmery person. This one is $66, so it's a little bit more expensive, but I would definitely recommend it for more romantic looks, if that makes sense to you. The next eyeshadow palette I want to talk about is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Couture World Travelers palette. This one is also my favorite. I mean, obviously from the title of this video, these are all my top favorites, and ultimately it's really hard to choose one, but this one is probably one of the top ones. Again, this one I love using for traveling. And I really like this one ultimately just because it does have neutral colors like the beige and the brown, but it also has some color in it. So it has this purple and the blue. This eyeshadow palette I'm actually wearing right now on my eyes, so I'm using Azure on my lids. In the crease I used Soft Peach, and under my eyes I used the color Heirloom. I'll swatch a few of these. So I'll do Chic, Pink Champagne. Oh, I'm also using Pink Champagne, which I put a little bit to blend in the blue. Bellini is one of my favorite colors in this eyeshadow palette. I'll do Intense Gaze, and I'll do this Fudge color here, which is like a dark brown. So there's a swatch for those, a few of the colors. It's kind of hard to see the colors on my fingers just because it has some of the other eyeshadows I swatched. So it's hard to get the true color, but these ones are also very beautiful. Again, I would say, I know I said the Tarte one, the Graveyard Girl one was my favorite. Well, I guess currently that's my #1 favorite. I think for my all-time favorite, this one is my absolute favorite. I love traveling with it, but the Tarte Graveyard Girl is my current favorite right now. So this one unfortunately is not available. I searched it to try and see if I could find it on Sephora or the Anastasia Beverly Hills website, and I could not find it. So unfortunately it is not available anymore, but they do have two or three other eyeshadow palettes that are really beautiful. I do have the other ones as well, so let me know in the comments if you want me to talk about those other ones in another video, just because this one isn't available. But even though this one's not available, I would still recommend checking out the other ones that Anastasia has put out because they are also very beautiful. But this one ultimately is my favorite. Alright, so my very last favorite eyeshadow palette is this one here, which is the Too Faced Sugar Pop eyeshadow palette. Again, I'm sorry guys, this one is not available. I tried looking it again, see if it's still available to let you guys know, but unfortunately it's not. Again, they have like 5 different ones that have beautiful colors in it. I would say the closest one to this eyeshadow palette is the new one that they recently released called the Totally Cute palette. Again, this one's a perfect size for traveling. And I love the packaging. Like, their packaging is so cute on all of the eyeshadow palettes. Taboo, what are you doing? Please ignore him. I will try and keep talking without him distracting me. Anyways, they're perfect travel size palettes. I love them because they're just really easy to pack in your luggage and go on your way. This one I absolutely love. Taboo! How are you doing? This one again has some beautiful like neutral colors with a bit of shimmer. I like it because it has a beige. I really love eyeshadow palettes that have some beige in it, because on the days that I do not feel like wearing makeup or very minimal makeup, I usually just put like a beige or very light eyeshadow on my eyes. So this one is really nice for that as well, because it has this color right here and this color right here, which is like more of a peachy color, but they have a bit of shimmer still to give you that sassy look. Ooh, I will try and swatch a few of these colors. I tried wiping some of this off, but they're just not coming off, so I will try and swatch it. So this one is Blue Raspberry. This one is Bubblegum, Sugared Violet, Macaroon, and I'll do Peach Fuzz. So there's a swatch of some of the colors from this eyeshadow palette. I love this one here, Blue Raspberry. It's so beautiful, like compared to the actual eyeshadow palette. I mean, it's very similar, but this one just has like a smooth look to it. And also Bubblegum's really cute too. This one is really good, and again, it's not available anymore. The closest would be the one that's called Totally Cute, but they have a variety of these eyeshadow palettes that are different. Like I think they have one that's like cat eye. I can't remember the other ones, but they have really nice ones that are good for traveling. So if you're looking for an eyeshadow palette that's good for traveling, I would look into getting one of the Too Faced one, because they're very compact and easy to carry, but they have beautiful colors. So depending on what kind of looks you like and your liking, you could go with any of them. So you could go with like the Totally Cute, which is more colorful, or you could go with the one that's like the cat eye with more darker colors. And I know there's a few more that I don't know off the top of my head, but these are great for that. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and comment below. Let me know what your favorite eyeshadow palette is, because I really want to know. I feel like Too Faced, Anastasia, Beverly Hills, and Urban Decay are like basically like the three brands that I like sticking with. Like they're in my little comfort zone. I love their formulas, I love their colors, and I love everything about their brands. But let me know if there's any other eyeshadow palettes that I didn't talk about today, or a brand that I didn't talk about that you love. I would really like to know, because I want to try to get out of my comfort zone and try new brands, because there's so many amazing brands out there that I probably don't even know about, and I would really like to know about them. So if there's an eyeshadow palette that I didn't mention today that you love, let me know, because I would really like to know. Hey guys, so in the middle of editing my video, I realized that my camera had cut off the very end part of my video, so I just quickly wanted to say thank you all for all your support and subscribing. It seriously means so much to me. Keep commenting, because I love answering them and I love reading them. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon.